Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Turtlecast. How is your week going? It's ending now, so hopefully it's good. Welcome. We'll see what's new in the world of Fallout. Yes, I heard about some kind of new reality show, something. I don't really know what that is. I saw an announcement. I have no idea if that's a good thing, bad thing. Hopefully good. Something new. Most likely good. Idea is probably good. We'll try to find if there is any more about it on follow.com, and I don't think so. No, there is nothing more about it. Interesting. But welcome in the chat. Xander, Michner, Exit, Daniel, Grumpy Natur, I Gordong, RHPS, Alufool, Derek Snelling, Defion Jack, Le Big Nose, Valkyria CR, Atom Balm Baby, Adam, Rick, Ricards, and Duralan. Welcome. Let me see. Was there any more about it on Discord or just this? Let me double check if there was a link. There was something. Taking a look. There was some kind of a link. It doesn't want to open. Oh, it opens. Okay, there's okay. We'll check that out. There is something about it. Is the live stream okay? Let me know. Can you hear me? See me? Someone is saying that they cannot. On my end, it's all showing green. I hope it's all fine. Only one person is saying that there's a problem. So I think it's fine. Hello, Craig Stolich. Okay, before we be talking more about Fallout TV show, it's probably better so I go to the Discord and answer all your questions from Ask the Turtle, and then we check out more about this incoming TV show thing. If that would be in UK, I would probably apply to have some fun. But in US, a little bit too far. Plus, most likely there will be way more applications than actual positions to make the show. I think my light bulb is making weird noise. I hope it's not going to die. And I would expect as well today update to public test server. So far, nothing was announced. Okay. And let me double check why my chat is not here. Okay, it's here now. So far, yeah, okay, it's working. Okay, it's working. I was just double checking if it's all working. On my end, even if I open my own live stream on the phone, it's all there. All working. So hope we are all good. If you have a problem, try to restart YouTube, as it seems to be okay on my end. Now, Discord. First, ask the Turtle section on Turtle Army Discord. First one, hello Angry Turtle. Will you ever talk about the epidemic of cheaters happening on PC right now? There was always quite a bit of cheaters on PC. So I was talking about it in the past and nothing changed since then. A big YouTuber like you could bring light to the problem and make Bethesda do something about it. So they are aware about the problem and they most likely cannot do anything about it. I see cheater at almost every public event, players using modified game files that allow them to shoot Gatling guns as fast as miniguns, ruining events and any sense of progress other players could feel around them. It is true that is a problem, but nature of creation engine being on PC, fully the same as Fallout 4, so everyone can modify it. It is a problem. There is no anti-cheat that will work in this scenario. The only thing Bethesda can do, and they do that, but probably not sufficiently often, is banning cheaters. The game is currently very cheap, so that's not high barrier of entry for cheaters to buy a new copy, and it is a problem. I know about it, but nothing we can really do. The good thing, it's not a PvP game, and I'm not really doing PvP, so not as affected. But yes, some cheaters are very annoying and still affecting other players, even with in PvE setup. It is a thing. It is a problem. I don't encounter them daily, so your experience seems to be worse than mine. I do encounter cheaters, but not every day. So it's not the same experience for me as for you. But it probably depends where you are from and how many cheaters around. You can always report them, and that's it. That's all you can do. Unfortunately, there is nothing else. I could be talking about it more, but I have basically nothing new to say compared to what I was saying in the past. Why do I love you so much? I don't know, Torpedo Vegas. You need to ask your therapist about it. I'm joking, though. It's fine. Are you Polish? I am originally from Poland, yes. The question where I'm from, like usually people meant when I'm originally from, and yeah, that is Poland. Because if you ask where I live in United Kingdom, England. So that's where I live. And I do plan to live in England for foreseeable future, unless something changes. I hope not. I got used to living here. Language. Hi Turtle, just a question. I saw in some of your latest videos that you are using Hellcat power armor now. Is there any specific reason to use now? No. I know about ballistic damage reduction, just that you preferred Vulcan usually. Thanks a lot, Martin. I do prefer Vulcan, but I try to keep some variety, and maybe even in the future I will try to keep more of the different power armor sets, as there are some suggestions from developers that they will be finally adding set bonuses to every power armor. So every power armor is supposed to have unique bonuses that are different for each power armor in the future. It's not yet anything finalized, but that's work in progress. So maybe I will have even more power armor sets. The reason for this Hellcat, I equip Hellcat with the legendary mods I needed for the build, and my Vulcan has different legendary mods. And then my Union has even different legendary mod combo. I have a lot of power armors. There is not too much different currently in defense if you switch power armors. It's all about set bonuses. That's why they want to add more, as that's the main reason to choose power armor. Silva Spade, the angriest of turtles. Would the unstable isotope mutation be useful for a ghoul or just not worth it? From my experience, just not worth it. I mean, in the sense, you have it, you don't have it, doesn't make any difference. It usually breaks very fast, and what I mean by break, when you start playing the game, it will stop triggering. So you have it, it's still listed there, it just doesn't do anything. And when it triggers, it doesn't do anything either, even if you are ghoul or human. So those mutations, like unstable isotope or the other one with electric shock, they cool on paper, they do basically nothing. Next, do you know if there's a way to improve your chances of getting armor from headhunts and grandhunts? Is it based on the number of armor and weapon plans you have unlocked? Most of the legendary effects I want are on armor, but I'm getting mostly legendary weapons from them. I'm not really sure how the roll is happening. Is it completely random from everything you have, or is it first rolling for weapon or armor or power armor and then giving you peace? I'm not sure what's the priority of the rolling. You definitely cannot get anything you don't have plan for, but you can have stuff you have plans for. So learning more plans will increase diversity of items dropping. This good and bad thing depends what you are looking for. Will it help with more armor pieces? No idea. And next one, and the last one. Hey Turtle, what effect what affects the RNG of getting the plans of mods? Does server lag still play a big role on having a lower chance of getting them? Server lag only plays a role when you are scrapping faster than server can process, which in case of scrapping legendary armor and weapon is not really any issue. So you have two confirmation windows to go through in order to scrap an item. So rapid scrapping is not really a thing. If so, would it be better to scrap in private worlds? Private worlds seems to be more consistent, but really increasing the chances. I did once a test, quite a large test, and there was no difference in practice. One thing about adventure servers, after some time of playing on them, the pop-up that I unlocked something will stop appearing on the screen. There will be still sound, and I will still unlock stuff, but the pop-up letting you know that you unlocked something will stop showing. So that's another thing. So basically, either private server or scrapping on a relatively fresh server and not the very old one or the server that you are sitting on for hours already. Maybe changing servers every couple hours could help. But from my test, there was no difference. I did once the test. There is really impossible to do this test more often. So you cannot accumulate so much of the legendary mods and armor pieces and stuff to scrap to repeat this test. So I was able to do it once, and result was the same result plus minus adventure or private. Okay, back to the chat, and then we'll head on to see what about this new show. And people are saying they don't see cheaters that often as this comment suggests. Yeah, the experience may vary. I don't see them as often either. It's how players are being assigned to servers. It's usually region specific, like a real world area. Let's say you are somewhere in America, like Los Angeles. Somewhere in Los Angeles in America, you will have people that are from Los Angeles most likely playing with you on this server. If you are unlucky and a bunch of your neighbors are hackers playing Fallout, you will play with them frequently. The workaround for that is joining on the friend from different area that is having a good experience without hackers and try to play on servers over there. Like if you join on someone from your friend list, you will join on the farther away servers. No problem. And you just press play button and adventure, you will be allocated to the closest server with room. Physically closest, like in geographic sense, in the real world. Yeah, I know that Bethesda is inconsistent about modding either. From one hand, they say some are okay, some mods are not okay, but will not really tell you exactly what is and what isn't okay, but will ban you if you do something wrong. Yeah, no, I don't like this stance on mods from Bethesda. They should, if they want mods, they, honestly, in online game multiplayer, there shouldn't be mods that are external. If anything, there should be mods through Atomic Shop added by Bethesda, maybe created by fans, but then implemented after verification by Bethesda. As otherwise, those mods, you never know what's in them. Yeah, all power armor is supposed to be getting a set bonus, but it's not yet. It's not on the public test server, so most likely the summer update. Wardrobe will be excellent idea. Yes, that's true. Although apparel is light, I have lots of rare apparel in my stash box, And it doesn't take much weight. One piece of apparel is 0.1 pound. So you can have 100 unique pieces of apparel, and that will be 10 pounds. I don't know why we are not allowed to use glowing bubble heads to craft. Since I learned about it, I'm using glowing bubble heads more frequently now as I play, as I need to burn through them. There's no reason to collect glowing ones. There is a lot of new players, that's true. Because follow TV show, it always attracts more players, which is a good thing. Do I like human or ghoul for endgame more? I like ghoul more. From the moment I don't need to visit Enclave Bunker frequently or any other stuff, so when I have quest lines completed, I prefer ghoul. The disguise is the only problem I have with ghoul. That's very inconvenient. But if I don't need to wear a disguise, I prefer ghoul. I play both though. I play human character and ghoul character currently at all times. A little bit of that, a little bit of that. But I prefer, if I would need to choose, I would go with my ghoul. Oh, Jesus for you. Thank you a lot for 5 donated memberships. Appreciate that. And those goes to NC Pirate, Catherine, Dave Stagner, Wednesday, and Tennessee Aristotle. Welcome, and may the shell be with you. Appreciate that. Yeah, the new show. Let me finish the chat and I'm opening the link. Yeah, we really need tags for ghouls. I think the simplest situation would be to add a border around ghoul icons, the same as on ghoul pair cards. The green glowing borderline, like the burnt pair cards for ghouls, if that would be a borderline by default for all ghoul characters, it would be easy to identify ghouls versus humans. Now let's go to this link. Okay. I have it. Let me open that and switch the camera. Can I zoom in? I will zoom in. There we go. Now casting. Do you have what it takes to win a huge cash prize? Can you survive? Fallout Shelter. Apply now for Fallout Shelter. Program description. Fallout Shelter working title, so it will be different as Fallout Shelter is the name of the game. So they will figure out something else, but that's the working title. It's a new reality competition series based on the hit Amazon drama and computer game of the same name. The dwellers, contestants, live together in a top secret vault where they will compete in a series of games that tests the 7 core attributes from the Fallout world: strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, and luck. Special. The series will not only test dwellers' core abilities, core attributes, but also their royalty and alliances. It's a game of power dynamics, popularity, and social strategy, which will ultimately result in a huge cash prize. But do you have what it takes to be the most special? Apply for Fallout Shelter. Closing date 15 February. Please note that the closing date may be extended or closed for any reason at any time at our discretion without notice. So that's a loose closing date. will probably close on 15 February. We can do it earlier or later, or stop asking questions. By commencing the application process, you agree to the terms and conditions of application, which is basically you are giving your soul to Amazon, and then if you die, they can do with it whatever they want. We reserve the right to make changes to this application from and or the terms and conditions of application at any time without notice. All personal data you provide about yourself will be processed in accordance with our privacy policy. So, not with privacy policy, with our, that's important. So, your information will be public to all our friends. Please note, the application form does not save your progress. Make sure you are ready to complete all sections and upload all photos and videos before starting. So application process is on survival mode. Then, to begin your application, please read and agree to the following eligibility requirements. To do this, please place a tick in the I agree box. And maybe that's exception to everything else, and you should read it before agreeing, because you can agree to something you don't really feel eligibility to, like at least 21 years of age. Unfortunately, I qualify. Valid passport for the whole period of filming. Valid passport. And enter. Right, what is that? And if selected, have the right to travel to and legally enter all locations a Studio Lambert production specifies, including without limitation the UK and USA, in connection with your participation in the program and any promotion and publicity. Are they gonna shot it in UK and US? That doesn't make much sense to me. Why would you move from UK to US and back and forth? Need to be available to take part in filming on dates determined by producer in its sole discretion, and be willing to travel to various locations for the program. Filming is currently anticipated to take place in June 2026 for a duration of 3 weeks. Dates and duration subject to change in producer's sole discretion. I like it. It's really good. Like, I like the wording and everything. If I would be signing contract with Voltec themselves, that would be the contract. So I like how they do it. I bet it's intentional. It's intentionally all they are doing. It's to make it look even more predatory than normal contracts already are. So it's like signing up a contract with Voltec, and then you will be experimented upon after getting there. You cannot be candidate of public office. So all of you candidates for next president, you are out. They have the right to re-enter LGBT something, a lot of stuff. We never read until the end. So we read the first page. Its second page exists, then you tap I agree. I agree, and I know there are 2 pages of that. And then you need to fill up entire application form, compliance with something, which no one knows what that even is, but you need to be in compliance with it. Select it all, and you're good to go. Social media. What are your social media handles? Oh, wow. Facebook, TikTok, Twitter. Why YouTube is like, or maybe some less popular platforms like YouTube, Snapchat. Okay, I'm so old school that I would put YouTube high there, but nope. Instagram is number 1. Not YouTube, not anything. Instagram, X, TikTok, Facebook. Like, TikTok is number 3. YouTube not even listed on the main 4. Like, they have main 4. YouTube is not even there. TikTok taking over. Will I be forced to one day switch and make content in for of shorts on TikTok to stay making content about Fallout and video games? I hope not. I hate short form content. Honestly, I don't like to watch it. If I could on my own YouTube switch off all the shorts, I would switch them off. But I see the trend. I see more people complaining that my videos are too long to watch. And my videos are usually around 8 to 12 minutes. So in those times, I already know 8 to 12 minutes is considered a long video. And I don't like to watch shorter ones. When I watch something on YouTube, if I see the video has 3 minutes, I usually don't watch it. Like, what can be in 3 minutes? Too short. There's way too many of photos needed. Video. Okay, the form is so long that not too many people is gonna apply. Who's gonna be filling all those boxes? I need Voltec rep to arrive at my doors and fill it for me, and I will just sign it. And hereby I sign it, I pass my soul and all rights to my soul to Amazon. And I agree that Amazon will take no responsibility for my life during filming of the show, and then I don't know if I return home. That's all you need to do to be there. Not hard. What if your soul already belongs to someone else? So you will need to get it back and give it to Amazon. I should sign up. United States is too far for me to go there. Yeah, I don't know if that will be real or scripted. I don't know. First episode, we need to find a water chip. Yeah, that would be hilarious. Yeah. Barclay is saying every 4 second video is too long for the young people. Yeah, I don't even have TikTok installed on my phone. There's just so much like short clips, short clips, short clips that tell you exactly nothing. Just some funny stuff to look and kill time, and next one, next one, next one. What, China is producing series that are 100 episodes of 1 minute each? Okay, this is crazy times. Yeah. Shorts maybe have sense for, like, I don't know, a quick dance routine that you want to necessarily share with everyone. Maybe that's for it. I don't know. There's a lot of it. I don't like short, and I cannot switch it off. That's the thing on YouTube. Like, the shorts are on the main page if I want it or not. I need to scroll past it. So that's the TV show. Are you applying for the new stuff? I will probably watch it. I don't know if that's gonna be good. I will not tell you that. Uh, I will definitely watch at least the first episode when they make it. I want to see how it looks like. What's the vault competition is gonna be? You don't mind shorts featuring cats? Yeah, those are quite cool. But I was watching some of them, but now I stopped even that. You know what? Why? Like, I liked funny videos with cats and dogs. I'm not gonna lie. Those I sometimes watch when they pop up on X or something. But today, like 90% of those are AI generated. They look quite real, but after you watch closer, you are like, that's AI. And I'm not gonna be laughing at AI generated videos of cats. They look funny, but if you realize it's AI generated, it's no longer funny. And if you scroll and you just want to watch them, you don't know if it's real. So it forces me to verify, is that a real? And 80% of the time, it's AI. So even that is not safe. At some point, there will be probably streamers that are AI. So far, AI is not so good to play video games, but it's not far from it. So we'll see. There is a maintenance on Tuesday. Was there an announcement? Let me see. Something new? Mm. I don't think there was any announcement, so maybe or maybe not. There was mention about maintenance earlier, but there was no date confirmed unless I missed that. But in recent post on the followed 76, there's no confirmation about any maintenance. So I don't know if this Tuesday is maintenance or not. They usually confirm it if it's supposed to be, maybe next Tuesday. But thank you a lot for $5 just for you. There is no confirmation that I can see about maintenance. I would expect public test server maintenance today and update, but still no confirmation either. So maybe, maybe not. As of now, no official info. So I don't know. Other apps for YouTube on mobile. Yeah, but why makes everything harder? Like that's a lot of steps just to remove shorts from showing up on the main screen. I just scroll past those shorts. I'm not sure if Nuka Cola Machine gives Nuka Cola Dark. Dark is probably only craftable, and you can purchase it from some vendors. I don't have ads on YouTube as I am indeed paying for premium. But mainly, like I didn't even purchase premium mainly for myself, but my little one is using YouTube. So I purchased YouTube Premium Family. So she's not forced to watch those ads. Those ads for kids are even worse than ads for adults. Like the videos that are already on YouTube are brainwashing kids enough. They don't need to even more brainwashing ads on top of that. Why is the Polish mod doing 60% damage at 200% repair? You were thinking that it's capped at 100% repair. No, at 100% repair, it does nothing. You need to repair to 200%. That's how Polish mod works. At 100%, it gives no bonus. Oh, there is a pop up in game with date. So maybe they're doing that. I'm surprised then there is no confirmation on Discord. So maybe there will be the maintenance on Tuesday. That was the initial date, if I'm not mistaken, that maintenance was planned for. That's night 20. Yeah, that's the 20th of January. That was maintenance planned initially, the Tuesday. So maybe it will be happening. If it's in-game announcement already, then most likely it will be happening. But it's not gonna be a big patch. It will be mid-season bug fixes patch. I didn't launch the game today yet, so I didn't notice the splash screen saying that maintenance is on this Tuesday. Do I think they are going to ever re-release the plasma core charger to the Atom Shop? For sure, it was there not so long time ago, wasn't it? It was there. I don't remember exactly where, but it was there. It will definitely reappear. It's a matter of time. Lucid appears to be broken on the live game, yes. When will they fix it? I don't know. I'm waiting for the next public test server patch to test Lucid there. The standard onslaught gives stacks per pellet on shotguns. Yes, it does. And on explosions. Let me double check if anything appeared on Fallout.com. Let's refresh it. The last post is about Magic the Gathering. Is anyone playing this. I never played Magic the Gathering. I need to be honest with you. But they are making some Magic the Gathering cards. I don't particularly care. I don't know if I'll be even. I'm not reading this article. I know there it is. There it's a lot of cards with followed characters, and that's it. What would you be needing it for? I don't know what this game is about. I never played that. I know it's a card game. I got it. That's extent of my knowledge about Magic the Gathering. So not my interest. Custom words are for testing for free. That's correct. Yes. I added it to my Ghoul Armor too. That's when I started noticing something is not right, as I didn't notice improvement, and then I think who was testing that? Smashy Snow? Someone in the chat told me that I think Smashy tested that and figured out it's not working for him either. Is there info about public test server? Oh yeah, there is some new info on Discord. Okay, there we go. So Discord, howdy, followed 76 news. On Tuesday, 20 January 2026, 3 o'clock will be bringing the game offline to deploy an update. For patch notes and status updates and the maintenance process, you are already in the right spot. So they will be posting. So yeah, they're confirming. And is there no PTS announcement yet? So that's the game. The update on Tuesday is confirmed. See, is anyone typing here? Let me know if we are getting public test server update today. That's from last week. Always look on the dates. That's not fresh. That's from last week. Last week there was no update, but I'm waiting for this week announcement, and we are not getting any yet. Yes, you can use custom word to refresh the private word. There is this technique. Like if you don't know how, a simple way. If you want a fresh private word, leave your private word, start joining the custom word, cancel it when it will be building custom word, cancel it, join private again. It will give you a new one. Oh, Tangent, you were big into Magic the Gathering. And now it's just a crossover cash grab. Yeah, so I will not be trying it. Thank you for your honest opinion and review of the Magic the Gathering. No, I'm not gonna be trying it if it's just a cash grab. I don't have any excess amount of cash to burn, so I'm good. Can the standard Peppa Shaker take down the Guardian, or do you really need the Plasma mode? It can, but it will be slower. You really need the Plasma mode if you want the maximum damage. Alright, so that being said, I think I answered all the questions. Therefore, we'll be heading now for a member hangout to do my dailies. And everyone else, if there will be info about public test server, I will keep you updated. I will drop a video as soon as I know something. And if nothing, then we see each other in tomorrow live stream Saturday afternoon as usually. So that being said, have awesome weekend everyone, and see you there. Turtle out.